Isaac, what's up, man? Welcome
How's it going?
to
Yeah, good
San
to see
Diego
you.
Comic-Con.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm going to ask you a question you just asked me before we started.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What number San Diego Comic-Con is this for you?
This is number, let's see, I think this is number 4 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I always wanted to go. And then my friend Harley, who was part of a comic book company, had me to come work on the floor with her. And so I was helping like do autograph signing, like organization, and helping to sell their comics and everything. But that was the first time I got to stay at the Hilton, which is really great right here.
This is my first time staying at the Hilton, which is great this year.
Yeah.
It's like the most convenient.
I know,
thing
like,
ever.
yeah, just come out with your bathrobe and look at everybody else going to all the other hotel. Yes, my subjects. Yeah. So I did that year, and then I did it again the next year, and then last year was my first time as a guest, coming for X-Men and being with people that were Marvel. And so that's been great because like I'm still a fan. Like I still go out and I look at all like the toys and like the collectibles and everything. That's why I'm here. But it's awesome just hanging out and being with everybody.
There's nothing like San Diego Comic-Con.
Nothing.
No. Like, I love New York. I've been to a lot of different conventions, but San Diego Comic-Con San Diego becomes Comic-Con. Like New York is still New York.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no.
With Comic-Con.
Yeah.
There is no San Diego left. It's all Comic-Con.
Yeah. It's like you can feel like the gas lamp is like this like other city that just rises during Comic-Con. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So this year you're here. When people come to you, are they all wanting to talk about X-Men now?
It's kind of a mix now, because it's a lot of X-Men, Bishop. X-Men. Recently I was in a game actually that Ray Chase, who plays Cyclops, created called Date Everything, which is a game that has like 100 voice actors in it, like everybody, and I play Telly the television in that. So which I don't know if you know, it's a game where you get these glasses called Date Viators, and you can date objects and concepts and people in this, like how it's crazy.
I haven't played this.
Yeah, they spent 7 years developing it. It just came out, and all of the characters were hand drawn, and like there's a soundtrack for every character that's in there, and everyone has and it's like you choose responses to things, so you could become a friend or a lover or an enemy of this, whatever you choose to date by the end of the game. Depending on what route you go, you get different, so you can go back and like play it again and get a different ending to the story. But I play one, so that's a recent one that people are asking about because a lot of people are starting to play it. And
it sounds like the exact type of game that would be a cult hit.
It is becoming I've already seen cosplayers dressing up as the characters from the game.
Oh,
it's great.
Go.
And the game just came out like a month ago.
Dude, congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah, so there's that, and then but yeah, it's a lot of X-Men, which is like the greatest because like that's just continuing to, I mean, it's been a year since the show came out and it's enduring, in this great way. So
we've talked about our love of this stuff in the past, but now that you've had time to sit with X-Men 97, to get all the reactions out there and to meet so many fans, like how are you feeling about the whole process of growing up watching these characters to now you're Bishop?
I'm more accepting of the idea.
Because at first it's like, no way.
I mean, I was just talking to Will Spartasio yesterday, who created Bishop, and he's down on the floor, and so we had a conversation, and I had to stop for a second and be like, wait a second, but you're the reason I have a job, so thank you, first of all. But then he was a fan of like what I was doing, and then we talked, he gave me this really cool insight into aspects of the character I hadn't thought about. So I think that's the coolest thing, is like feeling, and then I guess the point that I was making is I got a picture that he had drawn, and I was looking at the character, and I was like, I was finally able to be like, oh no, I do have this is who I play. And it's very gratifying. Like I was talking to AJ, who plays Gambit, we both have the same thing. We're like, this is so weird, we get to like, just because we're borrowing the characters for a little bit, and that's, I think somebody said that's a really lovely way to look at it. We just get to borrow them for a little while and be the stewards of them. But it's cool to have this group of people that appreciates what we do, and fans that are enjoying how it all is coming together, and different generations. It's a lot of stuff to take in, but I'm more like I'm more accepting of it, just trying to be grateful.
What helps when the show is as good as X-Men 97 is?
Was that?
Exactly. When the show it helps, it's that good.
That is, that's a plus.
we gotta get you we gotta get like a photo of a Bishop comic with a sleeve, like in a bag and board, so that you can see your own reflection in it, and like take a picture of yourself out of the comic.
Well, actually, something I did that was a cool full circle moment was last year at WonderCon, because it was my first time being able to publicly talk about it. I'm a big comic guy, and so I found first appearance of Bishop online with them graded in.
That should be part of the sign-on, first of all. That should be like part of the sign bonus.
Please, I know all this stuff. Yeah,
Kevin, Brad, if you're watching.
These are things that I need in my life. But I got a first appearance 9.8, and I took it to the CGC booth, and I was like, so if I sign this, as the voice of the character, does that mean this gets graded as a yellow label? And they're like, yeah. So I signed it, I sent it away, and it came back to me. So now I have a yellow label first appearance Bishop with my signature on it as the character. I was like, this, I've now sealed I've now officially done it,
That's awesome, dude.
So, yeah.
Okay, X-Men 90s, I know probably can't say much.
Yeah.
But when you saw how season 1 ended,
yeah,
Bishop's clearly going to play a big part going forward. First, when you saw season 1 ended, like, what was your reaction? Did you know the season 2 plan yet?
Not at all. No. And that's one of the best things about this whole gig is Marvel is very secretive about what they're doing with all their stories. And they don't tell, at least for me, in my personal experience, I don't know a lot about what's going to happen until I see it on the screen. Mm-hmm. So like the stuff that I'm recording is only what I have to do. And then everything else is a mystery. I mean, I got my stuff not too far in advance, and then I go and record it. And then, I'd never see it again. But like even things like episode 5, what happened in Remember It, like that, I was actually out at lunch with Lenore and AJ and Holly, and we were all talking about, we were excited the show was going to come out because the premiere was like the next week, and they were like, yeah, episode 5. I was like, what do you mean episode 5? What's going? And they're like, oh, just watch it. I was like, okay, so like, yeah, so I don't.
That's crazy.
The answer is I really don't know much.
Yeah.
I just have what I have seen and read, which I can't talk about yet, but I'm really excited for it to happen.
I always have to find a way to ask a question that you can talk about. So without telling me what happens, what did you think and feel when you read as much as you were able to read about season 2?
When I was able to read and see as much as I can, I'm very excited. Honestly, I've gotten to. I'm trying to think of what I can say. I'm grateful for where the story is headed, and I like how they've taken it to the direction they have. Just because I know that there was a lot coming out of season 1 that everybody was so amped up about. But yeah, I think just the feeling is excitement and gratitude, and I haven't. The other thing too is I haven't seen anything. Like I've just been in the studio, so I haven't seen anything visually from season 2. It's just been like, here's the things we're working on, and that's it. So I just have a lot. Yeah,
I haven't seen anything either.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, they were in the same boat. Good. Yeah.
I can't wait to see it, man. And like Eyes of Wakanda too, right?
Yes. That. From what I have seen of that, it's beautiful. That's
gorgeous.
Yeah, a new animation blend that I've never seen before. And that was an interesting experience because I started on that show doing scratch voiceover, so like the initial voiceover to use for animation to get the story up there and to get the storyboards and the story approved. I came in, I did scratch for one of the characters, and that went really well. And I got to meet, got to meet Todd Harris, who's, head of it and everything. And then like a month later, they were like, they really like what you did with scratch. You want to just do this character? And so I then came on the show as an actual component of it. And like a year ago did the episode that I'm in. So it's cool because Eyes of Wakanda has been this very like vague thing in the background. And now that it's full force, the trailer came out and everything. It's great.
Oh, that's just a few weeks away. I think they're like starting to let people see it a little bit.
Oh, good. Yeah. Where are those rooms? Because I haven't seen anything. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I gotta let you get back to. I know you're gonna go see Fantastic Four. You got a full weekend of San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. Oh, everything. I'm going to panels and seeing friends and seeing Fantastic Four, which I know you've seen, right?
I had twice. Okay. Yeah. Not to brag.
Yeah. I can't wait to see it, but
I think you'll like it.
Can't wait. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming by.
Yeah.
Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you too. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, everybody, stay tuned to That Hashtag Show for more from San Diego Comic-Con.